Like in Ahmedabad. You are in Ahmedabad, na, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think in Ahmedabad there's a festive goes on, right?
Yeah, Uttarayan.
Yeah. Okay, so do you celebrate that? Like over there in your society, is there any function or something?
I mean, ma'am, like we live. I mean, we actually there's an Adani township, so there all there's a type of penthouse there. We don't have terraces. Sorry, I was going to
Terrorist.
say terrace.
Okay, so over there you people go.
Yeah,
Adani is
yesterday
very
yeah,
famous. Adani reality is very famous in Ahmedabad, na?
yes.
Actually, where I work, na, the Adanis are basically our client. So, mm, okay. What we were doing in the previous class, we completed till here, na? Today we have to start from this development of embryo, the third stage. Okay. So over here, development of the embryo. Once the zygote is formed, it is divided into a balls of cells and forms an embryo. Okay. This stage can vary in duration depending on the organism. A human tape, it takes approximately 9 months to produce an offspring, whereas a hen produces offspring in 3 weeks. Okay, it depends basically on humans to humans and animals to animals. In some organisms, the embryo develop inside the body, normally in females, while in organism, the embryo develop outside the body. Based on the organism, can be classified as viviparous and oviparous. Okay, viviparous are basically offspring developed inside the body, right? Vivi means alive, paros means give birth. So they undergo internal fertilization. Example, humans, dog, cats, they are the example of viviparous. And then oviparous. Offspring develop outside the body. Ovi means egg. As you know, ova, you remember? Sperm and ova,
Yes.
right? I told you that ova is something, egg. So ovi means egg and paros means to give birth, right? So undergo internal or external fertilization. Example, fish, frogs, hens, and silkworm. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You will write development of embryo, then you will write this, then the difference.
Ma'am, so I have to write the entire paragraph above.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
by the way, I got 31 in science in the test.
Out of 40?
40.
Oh, and what about maths?
Ma'am, I have not yet received.
Okay, so you are satisfied with your marks? I want you to score 35 plus. Where you went wrong?
Not yet started, ma'am. But actually, I didn't get to see the paper. Ma'am has only shared the marks, so I can't.
Okay, so what was the reaction of your mother?
She said there's an improvement. So
Okay.
like in term one, I got only 51 out of 80. It's better.
Yeah,
30.
it's better as compared to that. It's better. Okay, so now let's just expect that this time. Okay, in that previous one, you had a difficult chapter, na? One difficult chapter? No, I think in this unit, basically you have a difficult chapter, the light one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to work hard for that. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Ma'am?
Yes, sir. हो गया?
Yes.
Okay, you are done. Now let's just do the next one, which is the birth of the offspring. Okay. So once the development of embryo is complete, the offspring is born or hatched. Hatched means if it is an egg, it will not born, right? It will not take birth. It will be hatched, depending on whether the embryo develop inside the mother or outside. In viviparous organism, the embryo develop inside the body, so mother gives birth. Example: humans, dog, and monkey. In oviparous organism, the embryo develop outside the body, so the mother lays an egg and the egg hatches. Example: this. Okay. Once the offspring is born, sexual reproduction is completed. Clear? Hmm.
So we don't have to, you won't explain me the other part?
This one, offspring to adult. Then
Yeah.
I'll explain later on. First, write this
Ma.
because that's the new topic.
Oh. Mom, done.
Okay, sir. Now let's just do the next one, which is basically this: offspring to adults. After the birth, the offspring develops into adults. In animals, the offspring resemble the parents, right? It look like the parent. However, in some animals such as frogs, silkworm, and butterflies, the offspring looks very different from the parents. And then even after their birth, they undergo a series of change to eventually resemble them. Okay, in order to look like their parents, they have to go through a process. This series of change is known as metamorphosis. Meta means change and morph means form. Okay, so now we will be doing the life cycle of a frog. Stage 1: external fertilization of egg occur in the water. The cell in the zygote divides. Then it becomes tadpole. Okay, it is also known as larva.
Mom,
Has
1 second. I actually forgot what is fertilization.
sorry.
I forgot what is fertilization.
Okay, fertilization is basically when the male gamete and the female gamete they mix or they come in contact and
But
they
mom,
form.
how is that possible?
See, over here, what is happening in
No,
the
no, no, mom. But how is it possible in egg?
no, not egg, basically the ovum. It is inside the female,
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh, understood.
So that's why then the tadpole is known as this. This is the tadpole. It is also known as larva. It has gills and a mouth and a tail. It feeds on vegetation and start developing limbs. Okay. Then stage 3, the tadpoles develop into the froglet. Limbs develop and the tail starts to shrink. Lungs are formed. Then stage 4, at approximately 12 weeks, the tadpole develop into an adult frog. It breathes through lungs. It has 4 limbs. Clear? This is the life cycle of a frog. Okay.
Okay, mom.
First, you will write offspring to adult, then the life cycle.
Uh, Ma'am, can you slow down? Ma'am, done.
Okay, now we'll be doing the next part, which is basically this production of gametes. Now we are doing the sexual reproduction. Okay, clear? Okay, I think, okay, we have to do this. Clear? So
Yes.
production of gametes is first, there are two types of like gametes. One is from male and one is from females. Okay. So the male reproductive system produces the male gametes known as sperm. The system consists of pair of testes, two sperm ducts and a penis. Okay. And coming to female, the female reproductive system produce the female gametes known as ovum. The system consists of pair of ovaries, two oviducts and a uterus. Okay, so you can see that you have to compare that it's two pair of testes, pair of ovaries, two sperm ducts, two oviducts. Okay, and one penis and one uterus. Clear? This is how it looks like. Okay, then the difference, sometimes they ask you even the diagram, right? But and sometimes they ask you to differentiate between the male reproductive system and the female reproductive system, or sometimes they give you a paragraph, write a note on female reproductive system or the male reproductive system. Okay, so over here there are two testes that produce millions of sperm. So over here what you have testes, you have sperm ducts and you have penis. So now we'll just see what happens. Two testes that produce million testes are producing the sperm. So you get a question, who produces sperm? So testes are producing the sperm. The sperm duct, what is sperm duct? The sperm duct is a narrow tube that transport the sperm from the testis to the penis. Testis what they do, they produce, and then this sperm duct basically carries, and the penis transforms the sperm into the uterus. Clear? Coming to ovary, the ovary produce the ovum, or you can say ova. A single ovum is released into the oviduct once in the month. It is where fertilization takes place. Okay, in the ovum itself. Then the uterus is a site for the development of baby. I hope you are clear with all the like what the people do, like what the parts of
Ma'am,
the.
can you just explain the male reproductive system again?
Okay, see, over here what you have testis, you have sperm duct, you have penis. For example, our body. Okay. We have hands, we have mouth, we have legs. So legs are, help us to walk, hands help us to write, eat and all that, mouth help us to chew foods, eat. Similarly, the the testes which are basically what they do, they produce the sperm. Clear? And now they are producing sperm. Sperm need to transfer, na? Right? So what they do, sperm duct is a narrow tube that transport the sperm from the testis to the penis. Okay. So question will come, who transport the sperm to the penis? So basically, who is doing sperm duct? Okay. Then penis is one who transfer the sperms into the uterus. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, after this, what happened? The sperm measures. Now, it is basically the definition of sperm. Sperm, how it look like? You can see this. A sperm, it has a head, a middle piece, and a tail. Okay, so sperm measure approximately this 50 you can say in the length. It is divided into three parts. Head, it contains a nucleus which store the chromosome. Now you know that a sperm is basically the characteristics of the male, right? And in ovum, it's the characteristics of female. When they get when they come, fertilization takes place over there. When a baby is born, in that baby you have both characteristics, the for the male parents and for the female parent, right? So similarly, in the sperm, basically the head part is stores the chromosome. The middle part is the energy to help the sperm to swim the long distance. Okay, see, sperm travels. So because of the middle part, and tail beats to help the sperm cell swim towards the egg cell. So over here, it basically speed up the speed of the sperm. Okay. Now coming to ovum. Ovum is spherical cell with only one egg being released every month. The human ovum is approximately 0.1 millimeter in a size. Clear? I hope now it's clear. Right? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
First, you will write heading sexual reproduction in human being. Then you will write production of, we are doing first stage is production of gametes. Then you will write there are two gametes, male and female.
Ma'am, yeah, boss.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me just erase it. First write this.
Ma'am, can you scroll down a sec?
That's it.
Ma'am, just one sec. Ma'am, I didn't understand that last line. Tail beats to help the sperm cells swim toward the next cell.
Beats to help the sperm cell swim towards the egg cell. Okay, so over here, what is happening? They are swimming, right? So over here, for example, this is the ovum, right? Sperms, this is the place, like for example, this is the area. Like, see, this is the area. Okay, this is the egg. Okay, the sperm, they can move here, here, anywhere, right? But sperm needs to come in contact with the egg, right? So that's why over here, these, because of the scales, they push them towards the egg, that they come in contact with eggs only, not with any other part. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. So over here, see, when the sperms are coming, they can go here, anywhere. Na? There is no particular direction. But you need to, like, for the fertilization, you need to, like, the sperm needs to get in contact with the ovum, egg, right? So that's why they make sure, they'll make sure that they, like, the sperm get in contact with ovum and not with any other place or any other part.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll up?